one got my heart going, I'm not gonna lie.
We all want to experience adventure. For us, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Since I was a little kid, I founded the lowlands in this valley with my family. I always wanted more. I wanted to go farther, see more. It seemed like the longer I stayed out, the more I saw. I'm finally going on a backpacking trip with a few of my best friends to a place that I've never been before and only seen through glass. Our packs were heavy. It's a 4-mile pack-in. We had our doubts, but deep down we knew it was worth it. Trips like these really push the body and the mind to their limits. I don't really fear anything going out on trips like this, but the thought of a medical emergency is always in the back of my mind.
Just see the ridge that goes all the way up there, but it starts down here and it comes up as... There's the top of that ridge up there that's got those mesquites on it. He's on that.
So there's an incline like this, and I just guessed it for 60. I don't really carry a rangefinder with me. I try not to shoot past 50. I'm pretty good at guessing yardage. So I guessed 60, and I draw back. The shot felt funky. It felt like I was really hunkered in to shoot, but I had the pin right on him, so I let it go, and it hit right at his feet. It was a 4x4, a decent, not huge, but a decent one. And he started looking up the hill, like that way, and then the doe was looking this way. They had no idea it was there. So I knocked up an arrow and shot again for the same yardage because I just felt like something was weird with like my draw, and it hit in the same exact spot. And then they took off on the side of the hill, but I thought I hit him the way it sounded. I couldn't see the arrow either shot. I could tell it hit low on the first one just because he didn't move.
Like, we're far. If we, like, obviously we're here to get a deer, but like if we get a deer, like, then we have a deer we gotta deal with. Like, that freaks me out, dude.
Away from off the freaking mountain. So I watched you guys go today, and like those hills aren't like small.
They're not forgiving either, that's for sure. I had the scars on my chest to prove it. Did David call you?
Text me.
What did he say?
Where did the buck go?
Far. Say all the way around to where we normally see him, and then around the next ridge and around the next ridge. Man, I have to go save him. That's going in the film. What is he doing?
With the day coming to an end, it was about to get dark, and we still hadn't seen or heard from David. So Jared decided to build a fire, and hopefully it could lead David back to camp.
National Weather Service. Doppler radar indicated a severe.
It could sprinkle a little bit. That'd be cool, but.
David made it back to camp just as it had started to rain.
A lot easier yesterday. There you go.
It's kind of crazy to think about, but this magical place became even more important to me after this trip. This last day was incredible. After the all-night rain, we got up and there were deer everywhere. Even though we were tired, we gave it our all. For me, this trip couldn't have gone any better. The deer exceeded my expectations. The gear exceeded my expectations. And I think most of all my friends did. I found them to be pushing me, and I gotta be honest, I wasn't expecting that. It's awesome. It's humbling. Sitting here going through all the footage and looking at all the deer and recalling all the memories, I can't wait to get back out there and do this again. It's driving me insane just sitting here thinking about it.
You see this?
Are they right beside each other?
Yeah, they're gonna fight.
Yep,
Guarantee
they are.
it.
The one's like right below him, the other one's like looking straight at him.
Yep.
Come on, guys.
You filming?
Yep.
Oh my god, yes. Yes, dude!
They're fighting, yep.
Doing this sort of thing is hard. You gotta be willing to not succeed. And the people that are willing to do that, those are the people that I want to be around.
I crushed over the top.
We've busted a ton of deer today.
Hey, you need water? 'Cause I ain't packing this back down the hill. That's like an extra 7 pounds. Not happening.
Eventually, every adventure comes to an end. The three of us have been fortunate enough, though, to experience some pretty incredible hunts in our lives, but this is for sure one for the record books. Jared's like, well, I didn't come here to just glass deer, I came here to hunt, so we took off after him. He got all the way up there, you can see a flashing light. Way up there, that's Jared. And we just kind of walked him in.
Jared's like so excited, like he's been screaming.
Yeah, I can hear Jared all the way on the side of the mountain right now.
Jared goes, would you shoot that deer? I go, Jared, I don't have my stuff with me. I go, I'd go after that deer. He's like, okay, I'm going after it, David. And And he knows I missed 2 coos deer and how hard it is.
Any archery coos deer, man, that's a feat. That's been a crazy trip. Oh my god.
It's about to get real, boys.
I thought I lost them because I swear I was where they were, and you guys were like, hey, they're going up to the right. I was like, well, they have to be going that way. And then you guys couldn't see me, so I was like, well, let's go to the top so they can see me. If they're still on the ridge, they'll be able to tell me, and it worked. Jake spotted me quick, and then Jake's like, hey, they're coming to this cut, like, just get up back on top, head to where you're heading, and you should run right into them. Yes, oh my god. Man, I never realized how small these things
Yeah,
were.
they're little, dude.
Dude, I've never seen a coos deer in my life before this trip.
I don't even know what to say, man.
They don't see me, and the buck comes up behind her, and I'm like, oh, I gotta shoot. So pull back, and I'm like, well, that's 10 yards past that tree. It has to be. So I shot him for 35 yards, which is perfect. Like,
Oh, for sure. The whole trip was, even if we did not get a deer down, it still would have been the best hunting trip of my life, hands down.
it was perfect. Like, honestly, the way I came down and the way they came up was just, it couldn't have been a better situation.
Oh man. I gotta tag him. This is the best part. That's why I keep my wallet on me, you know.
Everyone hit a deer on the highway.
Sportsman. I hope I have my tag.
No, dude, I'm tired. Like, we're all exhausted.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll admit, I wanted to go back to trailers.
But anyways, don't let your hunt be just a campfire story. Cause yeah, I may not get something and I can go home and tell my friends about the time I put a stock on a giant 3x3, but I could show them it because we have it on film. So, pretty badass. I'm excited to see it.